Walking the path of a food influencer for 2 years now, Josh has had the pleasure of working with brands like Jones Soda Co. and BC Blueberries, and is learning daily what it takes to be an entrepreneur.
His knack for connecting with people through food, deep attraction to creativity in the kitchen, and his pure love for all things culinary have made him one of the most delightful and refreshing food voices in the city.
Glow Radio is a podcast for sassy entrepreneurs who are in the process of quitting their much-hated day job to work for themselves full-time.
You can expect weekly conversations with unapologetic creatives, business owners, and influencers.
We discuss tips on how to reach your goals, manage your time, and keep your sanity while being a major boss babe.
We are Jacqueline and Clara, your favorite hype women who will cheer you on and push you to create the life that you want. We have helped entrepreneurs make meaningful connections to grow their businesses. Glow Radio has been seen in Oprah Magazine, Thrive Global, and Pop Sugar Fitness.
We hear you, girl. By popular demand, we have created a freebie for you entrepreneurs who don't want to waste time or money, but want to start your own podcast. It is only 7 simple steps, and you don't need to break the bank. Make sure you stay with us until the end to find out how to get your copy.
Hit that subscribe button and follow us on Instagram at Glow Radio Co.
Stay sassy, babes.
All right.
Pressure's on. Pressure is on.
I'm so nervous.
Spotlight.
All right. Hello, Glow Babes. Welcome back to another episode. Today we have a very, very exciting foodie guest. Y'all know we love food.
I do too.
So today we have Josh, better known as It's Josh Eats.
Or I thought it was Josh Heats the whole time.
What?
For so long, I keep seeing Josh Heats.
Oh, Josh!
Oh!
Oh my God!
I was
Some
like,
people were like, "Oh, Josh Sheets." I'm
Sheets.
like, no. I'm like, what are you sheeting? I don't think that's a
Josh
word.
Eats.
And then if I go, "It's Josh Eats," people are like, "Okay, Josh Eats," which pops up
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So it's confusing. I used to be. My full name is Joshua Bocher. Actually, my full name is Josue Andres Bocher.
Oh
my God.
I'm Argentinian.
Nice.
I'm Latino.
Uh-huh.
But Josue is the
Yeah.
translation for Josh.
gotcha.
So, or Joshua. So anyway, Josh Bocher was my Instagram name because I thought who else to better represent myself than
Yeah.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, it's hard to spell my last name. So then I'm like, oh, I want to do Josh Eats. But
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
random has my
Oh,
account already.
God.
Which sucks because they don't post.
We need to
And
hunt
I'm
them
like,
down.
can you get out of here? Also, Josh Bocher, there is already a more famous Josh Bocher, and he's a
Really?
race car driver.
oh.
So
What?
really cool, but also like, that's my glory. So I changed it, and I had this idea one time I was out
Yeah.
with friends, and we were having shaved ice, and I was like, what if it's like, it's Josh Eats? Like, I'm introducing myself. So I'm like,
Yeah.
hey everyone, it's Josh Eats! And so that's how it was born. So at the cafe, I switched my name.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so good.
So
Love it.
I'll probably never have anything better than that.
You could be the Josh Eats.
Oh yeah, like the real, Josh Eats.
Official.
The official page.
The only.
Real.
Yeah. All I
Okay.
need is that little.
We love brainstorming ideas.
Check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, cool. You guys are the perfect people then to talk
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let
We'll
us
just
know.
search it up now.
Yeah.
Forget the episode.
Yeah. Let's just
Bye,
spend the next hour.
Rebranding.
Yeah. I was thinking ping.
So how did you get into food blogging?
How was it? Okay, so forever ago,
Yeah.
as everyone does, when you get an iPhone, a nice phone, you're like, what apps or what can I download? What can I do
Yeah.
now? So after dumping my Nokia brick phone, I had my
R.I.P.
iPhone 4, yeah, my iPhone 4S, and the first thing I downloaded was Instagram, as everyone does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember I post like regular things,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
selfies,
Yeah.
me walking across the street, like just dumb things with bad filters.
Like the foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Standing here, whatever. Here
Yeah,
I stand.
Yeah.
Hashtag anyway, all that dumb stuff for years and years and years and years. And then I realized that mostly what I was posting was food. So I was like, oh, let me try, like, just posting food.
Yeah.
So about 2 years ago, I feel like this is an even longer story. So I grew up doing musical theater. Where it goes from. And then I wanted to do acting for so long, since I was, like, 12 years old.
Yeah.
So I had an agent, and I went out on auditions, but I wasn't, like, actually pushing. Like, I wasn't, like, practicing at home or, like, recording myself or anything like that. My agent kept saying, can you please record yourself? I need you to submit some videos so we can have it online, blah, blah, blah. I never did it. For, like, over a year, she was asking me to do this. So it came to a day where I needed to pay to renew my casting workbook page, which cost $100, and I did not have that money. So she calls me, she's like, let's do this, and I'm like, I can't. Like, I actually don't have the money to afford that. It's just $100, but I couldn't afford it. Yeah. And she's like, you know what? I think this is, like, a good time of your life to just step down, because I feel like you're not maybe interested in this as much as you were before. And I'm like, you're right, and I can't do this. So I stepped down. And it was at that time that I picked up my DSLR camera, because, quick fact, I cannot take a good cell phone picture. Like, I'm not able to. It's not a skill set that I possess. I don't know how people take, like, phone photos all the time and just post that, and it looks like a fashion shoot. Anyway, so when I picked up my family DSLR camera, I was like, okay, with this camera, I'm going to start posting every single day, and I'm going to try hard, and I'm going to hashtag everything, and I'm going to do this. So that was 2 years ago, and weirdly enough, like, I could take a good DSLR photo, which never happens. I feel like the first off, I was like, whoa, this is so much better than, like, my camera. Why, or, like, my cell phone. Why is this a thing? Anyway. So I was really happy about that. And so then I just started posting, and a couple months in, Lindsay from the Camp Marketing, I know she's been before.
She's been on the show.
They reached out to me because they were doing this, like, potluck thing online where you create a dish, you take a photo, and you post it, and then you tag the other people who are joining this potluck. And it's like you're seeing other people's dishes. You don't get to eat them, but you get to see them. So I participated in that, met other foodies. Those foodies invited me to events. I started getting seen by other marketing companies. I kept going to other events. And that's how I got to where I am now. At 8,000 followers. Thank you. It's so small, but I'm so, like, thankful to be where I'm at. And it's just so cool, because I really do love food. I have, like, a huge passion for it. And I just love trying everything. Like, I'm not, I mean, I can be picky, I guess, but I'm willing to try anything at least 30 times. So, I'm pretty easy. Anyway, that's where I got
Awesome.
So what do you feel like is your special sauce? Because there's so many food bloggers out there. What sets you apart?
I think it's just my annoying personality, to be honest. I come into, like, a room and I'm like, okay, how can I... No, it's not... I don't think how can I be the most annoying. But after, like, half an hour, I'm like, whoa, I'm definitely the most annoying person in the room. And I just run with it. And people seem to, like that. So... I figured, like, the more fool I can make of myself, the better. And I just naturally do it, too, so lucky. Lucky me.
I think people are just attracted to big energy. You know, you exude that big energy. People are like, ooh, what's going on?
Well, then in that case, I blame it on being an ESFP. If we do Myers-Briggs.
I'm so bad at
also
remembering
Libra,
what they mean,
if we do horoscopes. So,
we talk all day.
That's a different episode.
All together.
Round 2.
But that's what I blame it on.
Okay. Cool.
My whole family's extroverted.
You probably
so I guess
have some sort of fire rising sign, like, for sure.
Maybe.
Or I don't know. I don't know what my...
Or one of in your chart somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Like loud and obnoxious. Whatever that falls under, that's what I am.
We'll figure it out later. We gotta pull up your chart.
That's it. Stay tuned. Bring Josh back.
Part 2.
We're gonna get deep.
So, do you do food blogging full time right now?
No. So what I do full time, which everyone's always shocked about, and then they go, "Oh, that's so cute."
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I work at a daycare.
Ooh, that's so cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
What it is
It's the before and after school care program. So it's kindergarten to grade 5, which I'm also grateful for because if they're younger, I probably wouldn't be able to handle them.
Yeah.
And I don't have much patience. People always think, they're like, oh, you must have so much patience. I'm like, no, I don't. I just know that you can't let a child run around wild. And so you tell them to stop. And that's why I'm so good with children.
Yeah.
And they love me because, again, I'm like crazy. So they see crazy energy. They're drawn to the crazy energy.
Yeah. That's fun.
So that's what I do. And the way it's split up is that I have split shifts. So I work 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., which does suck. It does create a longer day. But then it does free me up from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To do whatever I need to do, including create food shots, gorgeous lighting, obviously, at that time. I can go downtown, do some tasting, whatever I need to do. That's like a really good time because it's in the middle of the day. The lighting's at its peak. Yeah. I'm happy. And then I'm off at 6, so I do have time after, too.
Yeah, that's a good flexible schedule.
It is. For now, it's okay. Preferably no split shifts, but...
Well, what do you do when you get invited to events, like, you know, foodie events?
What's the question? What do you mean?
Well, you have, like, split shifts and stuff, but, like, if you got invited, like, what do you...
So sometimes, usually the ones in the daytime, they land around 11 or 11:30, or sometimes you can just pick what time you go to, and so I say, like, 11:30, because then I can go there for 2 hours and rush back to work after. Yeah. And then some events start usually like 5:30, so I'm still working till 6. So I ask if I can come later. If not, then I just don't go. And I just feel like there's a time and place for everything, and it's really like if you're meant to be there, you're gonna be there.
Oh, yeah. So then we say that all the time.
I have to like sometimes it's a big event or like a big dinner that I really wanted to go to, and either I try to take time off work or I just leave it be, and I'm just like, you know what? It wasn't meant to be this time. Next time.
Yeah, that's hopefully a good mindset. Yeah. Feel like whatever.
You have to.
There's probably losers there that anyways, whatever.
I have so much FOMO. Yeah. So for me, it's like anxiety if I have to say no or that I can't make it. But yeah, so I have to tell myself, like the mantra, it's okay.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So I saw that FATSO peanut butter.
Oh my gosh.
How did you plan? Like, where did you get that idea?
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
I was like, oh, the thought of having that stuff drip on the floor made me feel sick.
If you're enjoying this episode so far, please comment Glow Up on YouTube and leave us a review on iTunes.
Give us 5 stars or we will find you.
We will.
Girl.
Do it for the gram.
Everything about that was disgusting. So FATSO hit me up because I'm known to be crazy and wild.
Okay.
So they hit me up because I tried one of their creations that they did with perverted ice cream in Vancouver. They did a FATSO Gato, which is like an ice cream scoop of perverted ice cream, and then on top there's the espresso, but there's also FATSO peanut butter in it. Delicious, whatever. Yeah. I love it. And so they hit me up and they're like, we would love to send you a case. Yeah. You don't have to do anything with it, but we know how creative you are. Feel free to do whatever. Yeah.
I forgot to put it on silent.
You guys are so insane. I'm impressed. That's like true friendship.
Yeah, we just messaged each other.
You're like, this is already running too long. It's been 10. How do we finish this? God. Yeah, so they sent me a case of peanut butter. And their peanut butter is fantastic. It's super runny because of all the stuff in it. There's like coconut oil. It's just good for your body and the chia seeds and everything. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is super drippy. What if I just pour it all over myself and take a photo? God. And the thing was, I took that photo myself. I set it up on a tripod.
Oh my goodness.
I have it connected wirelessly to my phone where I can just take the photo from my phone. Okay. So literally, I'm with this phone. Yeah, you're like. And this hand, like, at a shot. Yeah. And I'm like. It. Press and like keep in mind there's peanut butter dripping all down my face, so like I open my eyes, there's peanut butter running to my eyes. That burns. Burns. So I'm like taking the photo and then I'm like looking and my eyes are like all blurred up because there's peanut butter in my eyes. I'm like, I think that's the shot. So I like drop my phone and then like run over to like my shower. And again, not easy to get out. Chia seeds are not fun in your hair.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. How many was it just one jar? Like, how many jars did you use?
Okay, I poured because I wasn't sure and I didn't want to be like trying to get my giant hand into this tiny jar, I poured 2 jars into a bowl, like a big bowl, like a mixing bowl. And then I would scoop it out and put it on because I wanted to make sure the whole, all the areas were done. I smoothed out my hair. I didn't want it to look like just like a giant mess. I wanted it to look very like photo aesthetics, photo shoot.
Structured.
I even like did some research and I was asking a photographer friend like, how should I shoot this? What would be like the lighting? He's like, you could do like lighting coming from the side, whatever. So it was like very like thought out, and I had like, a background. It was actually a towel, like a very furry towel, and I like blurred out the fur, so it just looks blue in the back, whatever. It was a lot that went into it.
I love it.
Yeah, so then I put the peanut butter up to like here, and then when I poured the rest of the peanut butter back into a container, because I'm like, I just used my hand. I washed it beforehand.
Anyway.
I guess it was on my body, but I'm gonna eat it. It's fine. I used just under 1 jar.
Okay.
Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it covered so much.
And
also keep in mind, like, all the peanut butter that dripped onto the floor, onto my sink. Like, I have a video of me just showing how alien I look.
Oh my
and then down to the sink, it just looks like I vomited.
Oh my god.
But yeah, delicious peanut butter, great moisturizer. I definitely broke out after that. I wouldn't suggest making a mask out of that.
Oh my god, that's too good.
Yeah.
So another thing we saw, you and I kind of chatted about this already, but I wanted you to share the story on the podcast. So we saw that you went to Australia.
Oh my gosh.
With the brand Biossance.
That was wild.
That
is
too cool.
Life goals. So like share about that. Like how did you go? Like, you know, tell us about it.
I'm very fortunate because 12 years ago, I was doing background on set and I met randomly, it was like the most random, like, God moment, if you will, the universe putting us together. But I was supposed to be meeting a friend of a friend on set named Monica. And the only description I had was that she was a black female.
Okay.
So that's not very descriptive.
Yeah.
When you're on set, there is a huge diversity of people because they want to reflect a full cast for TV shows, whatever. So I walked in, I was one of the first people there. So I sat at the very back so I could watch everyone else walk in. So about an hour later, I would say most of the people walked in, and I just decided who I thought Monica would be. So as I'm running down to get my paperwork, I stopped by this girl, and I'm like, hi, are you Monica? She's like, no, I'm Maya. And I was like, oh, sorry. And then I just left, grabbed my paperwork, and on my way back, she stopped me. She's like, oh, who's Monica? And I'm like, oh, it's like a friend of a friend that I'm supposed to be meeting, or whatever. And she's like, oh, that's cool. And then I did like the turn and I took a couple steps, but then I stopped myself and I turned back, like very movie-esque. Yeah. And I'm like, is it okay if I sit with you? And we sat beside each other and we hit it off, mostly because I was just like fangirling that she was like an actress and had done all this stuff previously. So she was new to Vancouver. She's from Toronto, and then she moved to New York and then LA. But we stayed in touch. We became like really, really great friends. She's one of my best friends, actually. She lives in LA now, and she started a YouTube career while she was in New York, and she blew up. So she has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and
crazy.
So this brand Biossance beauty products hit her up, and she got a +1. And because I'm her best friend, we were talking on the phone. And I'm always helping her like make last minute decisions or just soundboard and stuff. She's like, I don't know who to bring. She's like, I can't bring one assistant. She's like, I can't bring an assistant. Well, I thought I couldn't leave because my coworker was actually going to be in Australia at the same time. There's just 2 of us in that program. So I'm like, there's no way I can leave at the same time. But she couldn't think of anyone, and I couldn't think of any of her friends or whatever that were able to make it on the trip. So then I said, you know what, Maya, let me talk to the owner of the daycare, who just happens to be my mom. If I can also take off that time. I know we're like super short staffed, but let me see. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Let me see. So I got it off. The trip was fantastic. Biossance is incredible. Everyone was amazing. Like meeting the other influencers was cool. Like meeting Jen M, for instance.
I saw you in her vlog.
Yeah, it's wild because I used to watch her like, I want to say 10 years ago when she was doing Close Encounters with her friend Sarah. And I hadn't seen her since then. So, like, seeing her in real life, I was like, girl, like, I used to watch you forever ago. Like, that's so crazy that
that's so surreal.
You're here now when you were, like, such a small following such a long time ago. And so it's just cool to see someone's progress like that, too.
Totally.
Anyway, it was just wild. Like,
that's crazy.
Australia was a life goal. check that off the bucket list. I need to go back though.
And you didn't get eaten by any of the giant spiders.
No, I didn't see anything. All I saw were bats, which were
like just everywhere.
Yeah, and even though they don't they're not awake and flying the whole day. I assume they sleep. I could hear them 24/7.
Oh
so I don't understand how bats work.
I don't know. I don't know.
If
I
anyone
guess they always have to let out that
just let me know.
sonic waves.
Sonic waves. I suppose.
Like, why are they screeching all night and all day? Like, why though?
I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, that's cool. I need to go to Australia.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, do you guys want to go together though?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yes! I would love that.
Oh my god.
And I want to eat everything.
Eat everything. You could bring it to
and then like
actually,
beach
they're pretty
moments.
healthy in
They're
Australia.
so healthy.
Right?
Their food, I think, is just better quality.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everywhere else is better quality than North America.
Yeah, always.
As a standard.
Yeah, like Europe.
Yeah.
Even.
Europe for sure.
For
it's
sure.
Like up here.
Yeah.
Australians are very like together though, and maybe that's, I don't know why exactly. I don't want to make any presumptuous guesses on air. But yeah, they're pretty together, and their food scene I feel like is much more elevated than any other food scene I've seen, other than maybe like Asia.
Okay.
Which is very like, they're creating stuff all the time. But Australia just seems to be very on top of it, and their brunch scene is wild. And
oh my god, brunch.
like Australian like influencers, like the foodies, they're like, I swear at the peak of their game. When it comes to like food influencers, I've never seen anyone who like produces such nice photos. So right now I'm trying to like recreate what they have over there.
They're amazing.
Yeah, so great. I love them.
We love Australia.
Now I need to look up some like Aussie food.
I know, we're gonna follow some after this.
Really? I could totally give you some.
Yes, some
please.
info.
We always low key try to fit food in.
Yeah.
All of our episodes.
Yeah,
we love food too much.
It's smart. You have to.
Yeah, everyone loves it.
You survive off of food, so yeah,
totally.
So I did have a question. So where do you decide where you want to eat next?
That's a great question. Usually it's based off of like, I have the longest list on my phone of like places people have recommended, and it's so long. But do I ever glance at it? No. And so I'd never, like, check anything off that list. Usually it's based off of whether I've been invited to a tasting. Sometimes I see a new place that pops. It's usually, like, a new place that opens, and I'm like, oh, I'm dying to go there. So it's always, like, at the top of my head. That's usually what I want to go to the most or eat at the most.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just, like, I put it out there. As soon as the place opens, I'm like, please let me be invited to this tasting.
Yeah,
this is the tasting I want to go to. But if not, then, people want to eat all the time and go out, especially if they know you're a food influencer, like a huge foodie, they're like, I want to go eat with you. So usually hit up like whatever is at the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or whatever they suggest or recommend too, because I'm so open. And again, the crazier, the weirder the food is, the more likely I want to be there. So let's say you have like, it's a burger joint and they happen to have like this giant stacked burger. I definitely want to go there above many other places. Like, I don't really like fancy sit-down dinners. I know usually the quality of food is so much better, but I prefer to like go get something like Psycho Crazy or like a food truck. Are like my favorites because you grab and go.
Things.
Yeah, that's always fun. It's more unique.
The crazier it is, the more I'm interested. Way more interested.
Shrimp paste ice cream.
Yes, I'd be all over that.
Right?
In a heartbeat.
Oh my
so
God.
fast. I'll probably eat the whole thing.
Whip it up
Let's do it.
Right after.
Buy ice cream. Don't take my idea. That's at the night market next year. That's my stall. Shrimp paste ice cream.
That would be a hit, I feel.
That would be lit.
You would sell.
I feel like it would taste good.
Yeah.
Like probably like you sweeten it with like a touch of maple or something. I don't know.
I mean, the ice cream itself is usually sweet, so then it would just be sweetened.
Yeah, oh my God.
It'd be delicious.
This is a cake.
All right. That's in the notes.
I just figured you have like that board, like the detective movies, with like the
wish
the hole and you connect.
I wish I was so on top of things, but I'm like the last minute planner to the point where like literally on my way over here, I'm asking you for your address. I'm like, I know it's in Richmond. I'll just drive in that direction.
I feel like I should have also given you the address.
Like,
I thought you had. That's why I didn't ask, and so I'm struggling while I'm in the car. Don't text and drive. But
this was in stop traffic, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Luckily, there was so many traffic jams. Yeah.
So, do you ever like reach out to companies and ask them to collaborate at all?
So, I don't shame anyone who does it. I just personally don't feel like I can do it. I don't know if it's like I should suck it up and just have a backbone and do it or whatever, but I don't want to offer a trade of sorts. I don't like the stigma that because I get free food that I have to post for you. I feel like if you want to secure and lock in a post, you gotta pay me.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is not like the simplest thing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, like, this is work for me. Like, I go, and if I know that I have to get a good shot, I will work my hardest to not only get a good shot for my feed, but get a good shot to represent your food. Yeah. And draw people in, right? Yeah. So I work hard getting the photo, taking the photo. I have to drive out. Yeah. It's a lot of work. Much is involved. And I love it. I love it. I love the creative. I love everything about it. But to secure that photo, like, there's got to be some incentive. Yeah. Totally. That's why I don't like reaching out to people, because I don't want to trade, or I don't want it to feel like I'll give you something because you're giving me something. I want it to be like more natural. Like, why don't you come in and try our food? And of course, I'm going to do my best to get a photo. Yeah. I still, like, as much as possible, I want to give them something back, just because they've brought me in. Even if I hate the place, I still feel like I need to do something. Yeah. I don't like hitting anyone up, because I don't want to be like, hey, I'll post this photo if you give me some free food. Yeah. I don't want it to be that way. Okay, gotcha. So that's why I don't do it. And I don't, if you do it, it's cool. Like, that's your own thing. Yeah. I just can't do it. And I really try to think of, like, the food scene as a whole. Like, I'm thinking that if I, a restaurant or a brand or whatever asks for me to come in and wants like 10 stories and a post or whatever, I am sure to tell them that, sorry, I charge for those kind of services. Yeah, totally. Just because I don't want someone else to go and be like, well, I charge, and the restaurant's like, well, this person didn't charge, why are you charging? Yeah, and I don't want it to be like that. So I try my best to make sure that. And, okay, sometimes I do give out, like, my photos or whatever. Usually I say I charge for photos. I will give up my photos every now and then. Yeah. But I let them know, like, hey, I'm doing this more as a favor to you. Yeah. Because maybe we're friends as opposed to, like, a business. But I would have charged you if not, or someone else might charge you, and you have to deal with that. Like, it's not just, like, I'm giving you free photos, or I'm giving you free publicity. Yeah. You could get charged for this for whatever reason. Yeah. Today, I'm giving it to you for free because of whatever. Yeah.
I feel like that's good to know. Yeah. Yeah, especially now with the influencing world growing.
I feel like a lot of influencers they're not trying to make a business out of it, which is totally cool. I'm appreciative that there's so many people being influencers now, because it makes restaurants interested and see that there's a value to influencers. But a lot of influencers are like lawyers or accountants, and they're just doing this as a side gig. Yeah, and they're just happy to get free food in exchange for whatever they'll post. And some people don't care about the quality of photo when they post it. A lot of people do care about the quality of photo when they post. So I'm grateful, and it's just like,
it's like a weird area in life, I feel like.
You're just kind of stuck in the middle of it, and it's fine. But I'm just appreciative of that, and then also appreciative of the restaurants. And the reason that I have to talk like this or say things like this is because restaurants don't know either. They don't, half the time, they don't even know what they're doing. They're just like, hey, I saw someone else inviting someone to their restaurant. So I'm reaching out to invite you to my restaurant. I don't know. And half the time they will say, like, I don't know how this works or whatever. So then I feel I'm open to, or that they're open to hearing me tell them how I think things should be run. Yeah, totally. There's no one, there's no one like whose job, I guess maybe sometimes marketing, but I feel like marketing, I don't know, actually. I don't know if people in marketing or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like they still don't really know how it works. Yeah. Like, because it's still so fresh.
It's so new, yeah.
Yeah, like, I've had marketing agencies where they've asked me, like, you know, how does it work if we want to partner together? Yeah. Like, are there rates? Like, you know, like, they kind of ask me that, so.
I like that they ask you. That's awesome, though. Yeah. Instead of just being like, hey,
I've had that too. Like, companies have been like, I want like a ridiculous amount too. It's not like one, like they'll want like 10 stories. Yeah. To do it for free. I'm like, dude, like I can't do that for free.
It's like this list of deliverables, and you're like, well, actually, people charge. Yeah, like as soon as a deliverable is mentioned, I'm like.
Right, like if it's like low key, like you know, like coming to an event, you know, like no pressure, whatever. Like that's chill. But if it's like I want this, and this, and hashtag this,
Yeah.
and like, no.
Yeah, and sometimes you do go to those events, and they're like dark and gloomy, or not gloomy, but like
the
moody.
Okay.
And lighting's not good. There's just tons of people like walking around. Like, what am I supposed to take a photo of, and how am I supposed to take a good photo?
Yeah.
It's just confusing. So I think some places understand, but it's just so new and fresh. So if you're somewhere like LA, they get it. Or if you're somewhere like Australia, I know they understand it for the most part. Yeah. But we're still new here in Vancouver. Yeah. And most places are new. I mean, as you said, the thing itself is new.
Yeah,
social media.
Totally. So
we're gonna set the standards today.
Right now.
We are setting the standards for Vancouver influencers and businesses. This is how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Pay your influencers.
Just be kind. Just be kind.
Yeah, we'll be kind too.
We need to eat. We're hungry.
Yeah, we need to eat not only at your restaurant, but at our own house. We need to pay rent. Yeah, end of the day.
That's good. I'm really glad we talked about this. I feel like it's like not.
I feel so awkward talking about it. Like I hate.
No, but it's good.
Yeah, I just feel so bad. Like being like, I feel like I deserve to get paid. Like again, that goes to like, what is my worth? You know, and so people tell me this all the time, but I always get like nervous about it. Sorry, I saw that and I felt like I should do it.
I do that. I'm always like.
I know. I was like, I don't want the screensaver to pop up. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. I feel because then it is a legitimate job. Like people do this for a living. Yeah. So it's like, you know, they need to get paid, or else how will they pay their rent?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It's true.
But yeah, so what are some of your most favorite tastings that you've been to?
Okay, so actually I had a really good one yesterday, so I'm glad this question came up. Yesterday I had a tasting with Sabra Canada, like the hummus.
Yes.
Sabra hummus. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
I never say those words out loud.
And I forgot to ask what it stood for, if it stood for anything, or if it was just a name.
Yeah.
But we had a tasting yesterday, and it was almost like a do-it-yourself like cooking class. So they had the executive chef for Sabra hummus come in. She's fantastic. I see chefs all the time, and I do see that they're passionate and they love what they do. But seeing her talk about like tasting the hummus and how to taste things and just like the whole experience was like another level for me. Like that's inspiring to me because that's how I feel when I have like a bite of a burger for the first time. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like the sensory experience, and you're like closing your eyes because you really want to understand like the flavors and the depth of everything. Yeah. So anyway, she was helping us with that. She was fantastic. So I enjoyed that so much, but she also did all these like different like recipes that you can do with hummus. Just like she makes like a bowl of the hummus, so like thinking like a dollop of hummus, and then you make it into like a bowl, and then you put like a salad in it, and you just eat it like that. What? And I'm like, this is so fascinating to me. Yeah. Or she made like this bowl, and she warmed up some chickpeas, and she put that on top, and then she did like a dressing, and that's like a potluck dish in itself.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, and they're so good. Yeah. So good. Anyway, so I love that, and then we had another aspect where it's like we built our own salad in a jar. And you layered it with hummus. And I do that actually. I do put hummus in my salad sometimes, but to have someone else do it, just to see it, was like, oh, this is awesome. This is so cool. And I love dips so much. Like, when people ask me what my favorite food is, I feel dumb, but I say it's dips. Oh! I love dips. All dips. I love them so much. Like, I wish all food, I mean, you can actually dip all food into something else. Like, even pasta you can dip if you wanted to. Or
we should do that!
Very insulting to the Italians.
Excuse me.
I feel like I've already insulted them so many times.
Yeah, someone's gonna write a hate comment.
Even to your impersonation.
You're just like, excuse me, that's rude. And I'm like, no.
I love dipping everything. That's why I love like fries, stuff like that. But yeah, hummus. I hold you so close.
We should have had like some sort of dip.
I should have brought. They gave me dips. I should have brought them.
It's fine. Next time we'll have a round two.
Round two.
Yeah.
And it'll be called Dips.
Dips with Josh. It's Josh. Dips.
And we do like dip shots. Some sriracha.
It's becoming a bad word. I feel like it's like
we need some sort of YouTube segment where we just make our own dip. We have to like try it.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm so down.
Find the missing ingredient.
Oh my god, on our Glow Vlogs channel coming soon.
Yes. We have a Glow Vlogs coming soon.
Oh, really?
Yes. It'll probably be already out by the time this episode's out, but...
Yeah, to be honest.
Check it out.
Check it out.
So what are some companies or restaurants or brands that you would want to work with in the future?
So, as you know, we should manifest things
yes.
all the time.
Oh, we're all about that.
The great way to manifest is to write things down.
Yes.
As well.
Oh,
so
my
I
God.
have like a book. Do I have it here? Did I bring up my backpack?
Yeah.
Can you pass it to me? So I can show people. It's such a small...
Yes!
This is so embarrassing.
No, I
actually.
love it.
I feel like this is my inner dreams.
For listeners, watch this YouTube clip part because you got to see his.
Oh my God, I love it.
Okay, so I have my Josh Eats book. This is a book my friend gave me. It's like a calendar book, but
Yeah. That is
I
amazing.
can't
Not
keep track of
anymore.
anything. So it's kind of like my foodie scrapbook, and you just put important things in
Yeah.
here.
That is
Tons of
amazing.
stickers. I have this one page. It's really short right now. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing, not really. Whatever,
Okay,
I'm embarrassed.
No, we welcome it all.
I title it brands I'm going to work with.
Yes! Love!
So the first one on the list is Target.
Yes.
Target.
I know we're in
Target.
Canada, but I dream big.
Yeah, we dream big here.
I want to end up in LA, so
Yes.
this is a possibility, and
Totally,
it could happen.
totally.
So it's going to happen.
Yeah, it will.
So I'm going to work with Target.
We'll be there.
The next thing on my list
Us
is...
too.
We'll be
some-
there
yeah,
with you.
we'll all be together, and we'll
Yes!
go to Target together and do
With
the
our
whole
like
thing.
cool sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I see
Are we
it.
envisioning the
Yes,
video
we're
all
envisioning.
together right
We
now?
We actually do
We're having, like, a joint vision.
visualization.
Yes.
Together?
Yeah, we talk about like
Our
we
future
say
office.
the scenario out in
Yeah.
full detail.
Yeah.
Works. I
Yeah,
swear.
it's amazing.
We're gonna be like
I
we're
need
gonna
to do
sit
that.
down
Yeah,
my
we'll have a
gosh.
session.
in our
We'll have a
office,
session.
which is white. We've got our like mahogany meeting table. And we'll sit down.
There's the, like, pink accents.
Yeah.
Rachel comes in, who's our assistant.
Takes our photos. We
I
go
will
to
be your
our
assistant for a while if
meeting.
you want to.
If your name is
I will
Rachel, we're
assist.
gonna hire you in the future.
Yeah.
So.
That's like brilliant though.
Yeah.
Like I should start doing
It works.
that.
I
Yeah.
swear.
The thing is, okay, so funny enough because I used to like full on. This is so embarrassing. So I don't know how detailed I'm
we're
gonna
not
get
taking
into.
the break. We are
I used
lost.
to full on detail like imaginings that I wanted to happen. Let's say the next day on set when I did background.
Yeah.
And how I wanted it to go down. And I found that every time I envisioned it, and maybe it's because I didn't believe it enough, but it just like did not happen or nothing happened. But the days where I went, like the day before I'd be like maybe daydreaming and like, Josh, stop, don't think about any of it,
Yeah.
just go into it.
Yeah.
Those would be the days that something really cool would happen, like someone would point me out or I'd be used for a certain scene or whatever, like that, like more than just what I was expecting. So then I stopped doing this vision thing because I'm afraid that if I vision it, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. It's so interesting. I feel like it's something, it's kind of like you have to hold on to things loosely.
Yeah.
Because it's like we have that vision, but obviously like we allow the universe to do its thing.
Yeah,
too.
because in the
Set it
end,
and
there might be
forget
a
it.
better...
Yeah.
Oh!
Set it and forget
Yeah.
it.
And
That's what you're supposed
that's
to do.
right, because that's how I... Okay, so then on that topic, when I enter contests, the only time I win is if I send it and then forget that I entered that contest, and then I get hit up and they're like, you won. And I'm like, what?
What did I
Yeah, no, seriously,
But if
set it
it's
and
the
forget it.
contest that I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I win this, and I'm thinking about it all the time, never win that. Never.
It's so weird. It's like a balance. Life is weird.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Send it and forget it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Set it and
Set
forget
it.
it.
Set it and
Oh.
forget
I was entering a contest. Like, send it. and forget it.
Sending
it.
someone
More
a
of
text.
this. Like, what's
okay.
next?
Well, the cool thing is the second one on my list is 7-Eleven.
Oh,
I had
that
this
would be
vision
so
to work for
awesome.
7 or like to do an
Yeah,
ad campaign for 7-Eleven.
Oh my gosh.
And then guess what? The reason why 7-Eleven is highlighted is because I did it. I've done 2 campaigns with them, and I wrote in brackets, I want to do throwbacks with them. And it's funny because right now they're doing like this throwback thing, so I feel like it works.
Yeah,
It
totally.
really works.
It totally works.
You write it out, and you will achieve.
Yeah,
what
you
want.
will.
So
We're here
that being
for it.
said, Ben and Jerry's,
Woo! Yes.
Oreo, and then
Yes.
Winners. I have such a
Oh
like,
my
a
god, we
deep
are
passion.
winners!
Homestead.
Winners, TJ Maxx, all like the different variations.
I love them.
This is so
I
exciting. I'm
love,
just like,
love. So these are like places that I love, that I'm passionate about,
Yeah.
that I go to, that I
Yeah.
deal with all the time. And that's why I want to work with them.
Yes, winners.
Ben and Jerry's, Josh dips flavors.
I will dip the ice cream into anything.
Oh my god.
Or I will just like pour
Chips
sriracha on top.
Ice cream on your...
I've had that.
I'm kidding.
That would be difficult.
That would be so
like,
cold.
Yeah, I've done like milkshake like shots that where like people are dumping milkshakes on me.
Yeah,
like, for a
I
photo.
feel cold.
You get cold easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's like a furnace.
Yeah, I welcome
and I'm
that.
like a
I'm like really warm all the
You guys
time.
are like cuddle butt.
She's having hot flashes over here.
She's pre-menopause and I'm just cold.
Yeah, I get it. You're cold-blooded. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm usually like that too.
Yeah. So, what are some future goals you have for your life?
Oh, that's so
goals.
weird. Again, it's that thing where it's like I don't want to say anything. I don't want to think about it because I don't know. So, as of right now, I'm so open to really anything.
Yeah.
I do know like things where I said like I want to live in LA. That is a huge end goal.
Okay.
I just like the weather there. It's always sunny.
We love it. We're living there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
I've already planned my house.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
live there.
perfect. I might be in your basement.
I guess we're gonna be neighbors.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah. I'm so down.
Oh my
I'm so
god.
down.
Have a dog walker for our dogs.
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff.
so excited.
I'm not gonna have an animal, but cool.
Fine, we will.
For your dogs. For your dogs. Well, okay, so yeah, LA. Because I do have this like past passion of acting, I've always just imagined myself being on like the Food Network.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know. I can't cook, and I don't really like cooking.
You're
So,
the traveler eater.
yeah, I want to do something more like that. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's hasn't been created yet. I feel like, and that's why I don't want to think about it too much because I don't think it is a thing yet.
You're gonna
But
make
it's
it.
gonna be there.
Let me channel that into the world right now.
Thank you.
It'd be like the
That's what I want.
influencer guides.
Yes,
This is what I
featuring
need.
it's
And you'll be
Josh
like, I'm
Eats.
Josh, your
Yeah.
host.
It's Josh Eats, y'all. But I'm not gonna do that. I'll be more white than that. Yeah. This is why the chairs are too small. It's not just me. It's even small people are too small for these small chairs.
We almost had an accident.
Someone almost fell out of their small chair. And it wasn't me.
I ordered these without thinking, okay?
I mean, aesthetics, yes.
Yeah, they're there.
You
I
got
need
it.
a rehaul. Like, I need to just sell these and get comfortable chairs.
We need floppy chairs. No one's with
I
me.
feel like
No
you'd
one.
be so hot in that.
But I love like floppy chairs.
Silent, we're like,
Yeah, no one
I don't
was
know.
with me on that.
Well, I was picturing like that, and I was
Bye.
like, I feel like you wouldn't enjoy that. You'd be like a
I
sauna.
guess not in the
a
summer.
furnace.
Never mind.
It's like having leather car seats in the
I
sun.
don't like leather.
yeah, it's the worst.
I don't understand why people think
It
that's
hurts.
luxurious.
Yeah,
It
no.
burns.
I don't like leather
burns.
seats. Yeah.
And I don't like air conditioning either.
Oh really? Well,
So
it makes you
to me,
dry.
It's like windows roll down.
It's convertible top.
Yeah.
It's let everything
Convertible
grow in
house
the
top.
What?
Imagine if your house. Cause I just thought
Are you high?
What's in that? My green smoothie today.
What is in
CBD?
that?
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Now, we're going to move into some random questions.
Oh, perfect.
So, because it's fun and
Yeah.
we judge you.
We
I
judge.
love being judged. I love
So-
judging.
Number one is, what is your go-to activity when you're bored? Don't say eating.
Does cell phone, like being on my cell phone count?
Yeah,
Sure.
why
Because
not?
I literally feel like it's just going on Instagram
Yeah.
and like liking things. Because I don't even know if I have downtime, I'm like, oh, I need to be on Instagram. I need to be whatever. I must have something more interesting than that. When I'm bored.
You're never bored.
I don't feel like I have time.
That's
I don't have that
good,
time.
I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Instagram. But
Okay.
like liking, commenting, engaging. I have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's your job.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. No, I like
Yeah.
it.
I need to do that more.
It's a hustle. And it's
It
like
is.
nonstop.
It is every day.
Yeah.
Okay, random question number 2.
Okay.
If you won $100 million,
wow.
what would you buy first?
U.S. citizenship.
Seriously? That is the best answer! Oh my god! I
Is that
didn't
not
think of
possible?
that. No, yeah,
I
it's
think you
definitely
can.
I
possible.
think it's
I
only
mean-
$1 million if you want to get it.
Is it actually what?
Well, I read
You can-
online.
Where do you
What?
get this
I didn't
number?
know that was
okay,
real.
no, okay, listen. You have to
I would
invest
buy
$1 million.
Trump's friendship.
No, you have to invest $1 million in a U.S. company, and then like you can become.
I thought you had to
Oh.
buy the company.
I will.
invest
With
in
a million,
something.
100 million? Easy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so easy.
Yeah.
What should our business be? Glow Radio Co.
Yes!
In the States, we'll all be there.
Oh my
This will be so
God.
fast.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's do it.
don't leave me behind if you
Okay,
guys
no.
win the 100 million.
No, we'll remember you.
We'll think of it.
We'll send you a postcard. No,
Hey, we
no.
made it.
He'll run the Glow Food division.
Oh my God, I love.
I'm so into
the
that.
head of,
And then we'll partner
Glow
with the Food
Food.
Network.
and then the influencer guides.
I'm so into this.
I love
Yeah,
how
I
this
love
all works
this.
out. I like it.
I
And
love
then
it.
that's
Works.
why we're all neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Then
sense.
you don't have
Pets.
to be.
Yeah,
For
we
some
need to have
reason.
like team meetings all the time. So we need
Team
to be close.
meetings. Food meetings.
We'll have like a shared like banquet table outside that we
Yeah.
can just sit at.
Yes, I'm here for that.
And a hot private chef.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all I
Yeah.
asked.
I don't
Yeah.
want to cook for myself either. So
Yeah, I do that. I have $100 million.
Okay, this is more deeper question.
Deeper.
What are some morals that you live by?
Oh. A lot of it is due to others as you'd have them do to you.
Yeah.
Because like literally all the time I'm like, how am I treating someone? How do I want to be treated?
Yeah.
A lot of it is like if I see garbage on the ground, I may walk by, but I guess my mind won't like stop thinking about it, and it's like you need to go back and do it. It's just like go the extra mile. It may not seem like it may seem like the most trivial thing, but it could do the world a difference, and you have no idea. So I feel like that's where it comes down to.
Oh,
It's just
I
like
love
you
that.
really
Yeah.
have to just push.
Like,
That's a good one. Love. Okay, back to a more lighter question.
Okay.
What are some songs that you know by heart?
Ooh, Nicki Minaj, Super Bass. That one just came to mind.
of course.
Go
So
to karaoke. That one, Take on Me.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
I know it. But I'm not.
Oh wait, I lied. No, it's not that song. It's not that
Isn't
song.
it?
It's Wake Me Up Before You Go Go.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't know if they're
You
the
know
same
that
people.
one. Oh,
That's
you
the one
have
I
to
do
sing it
know.
to me.
Which one?
Wake Me
Up?
Up.
Wake me
It's
up.
like,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I know it.
Wait, should we go to karaoke sometime?
Yeah!
With food
With food and
snacks
drink.
dinner.
Yeah, let's do it.
Snacks.
Yeah. We could even just karaoke like
Can
on
we
YouTube.
sing with pretzels in our mouth?
Sure.
Why?
Because they were like,
I'm really like spit it
Who's
out.
gonna clean it up?
the people.
That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. No. I'm that person in the movie theater who like cleans up other people's
Oh
stuff
my
because I'm like, we
God.
can't just. Why are we leaving our
Like,
trash
this is
for
their
someone
job.
else to clean up?
You're too good of a person.
Yeah, Jacqueline's all like
I'm not that great.
I have a black soul.
I'm like, you guys take all your garbage. Yeah.
I do.
I
That's
do,
What, that's
yeah,
what
I know.
I'm proud of at the theater.
At
I
least
don't
your
leave
own.
the cups.
Yeah, at least your own.
Especially when it's full. I'm like, no one wants to throw out your trash.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway.
that's just me.
Come on, people. Karma.
Karma.
So,
That's
we're
it?
gonna
No, the final part.
We're going to enter the final round.
Okay.
It's a lightning round.
Okay.
It's a foodie this or that
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Number 1. If you're only allowed one bite of delicious food every day or only allowed one delicious feast every week.
Feast every week.
Yeah, good call. One bite would be so sad.
Yeah,
So
it would
sad.
be.
Okay, iced coffee or bubble tea?
Iced coffee.
Assorted mochi or matcha parfait?
So did,
Assorted mochi like tray
Yeah.
or a matcha
oh,
parfait?
matcha parfait.
Frosted
Matcha?
Matcha
parfait.
matcha parfait. This is like hard. Frosted flakes or Fruit Loops?
Frosted Flakes.
choose
I'm
Fruit
just saying the first one every time. No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
Roast beef flavored cupcake or cupcake flavored roast beef?
Both. The latter though, cupcake flavored roast beef, because that hasn't been done yet, and it must be harder to do.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
And on a corn dog, would you put mayo or relish?
Mayo.
Yes! Give up forever, French fries or pizza?
Pizza.
I would too, I think.
I don't know, man. Okay. Eat the stinkiest cheese or eat a deep fried tarantula?
Oh, deep fried tarantula. Because I
Oh
want
my
to do that so
God!
badly.
I totally.
I would do both,
scared.
but I really want to do all of it.
I'm too
Yeah.
scared.
Food is too salty or too sweet. If you had to pick to eat.
Wait, what does this mean? Like, I eat
Eating
something
something.
too
Yeah,
salty.
too salty or too sweet.
Eating something that's too
Oh,
salty.
I'd rather have too sweet.
Okay.
All the time.
And the last one, you either eat tacos or eat Pop-Tarts every day.
They're both delicious, but Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
I'll just put savory things inside. It'll still be a sweet, savory Pop-Tart.
Oh my god, but they're so flat.
How do you put sweet
Worth
things
it.
in it if you don't make a dessert taco?
I prefer Pop-Tarts. I just like the way they're cooked.
I love
It's
it.
like baked good. It's like a pie crust.
That was like the most like lit lightning round we've had so far.
It was like, oh!
I know. I'm like, how do I have it all?
But thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much
so
for having me.
That was so fun.
We're
I
definitely
loved it.
having a part 2. We're
Yes.
definitely going to start some sort of business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Enterprise.
Yes.
It's
And
going
this
to
is
happen.
like a friendship that's
Yes.
gonna last till the end of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you guys
I love
so
And
much.
we'll invite
actually.
you to our wild events.
In LA.
To
Please
Australia.
do. Anywhere.
Paris. Like,
Anywhere.
Yes. It's coming very soon in the near future.
Yeah. Next
all
year.
right. So you can find Josh at It's Josh Eats. Not
Instagram.
not It's Joe Sheets.
I'm sure if you just type in that, it would
Yeah,
work.
you'll
'cause
find
it's the
it.
same thing.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, he's there.
Fine, but we'll add it below.
Yeah.
We'll at you.
Okay.
Don't
All
do.
Bye.
Hey Glow Gang, thanks for listening. Did you love this episode or what? As promised, we made a killer freebie for you, so hit up woglow.com or check out the link in the description for how to start a podcast in 7 simple steps. Give us your 5 golden stars on iTunes and we'll be your best friends, I swear. And please share this episode with your babes that need some glow and will benefit from this. Thank you.